everyone, it's me, C. Welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing another showcase video to kind of offset the guides and stuff a little bit, as I don't want to bloat you guys with guides and all that, because I do tend to talk a lot with them. So we're going to be doing a showcase on Gala Zethia. So this is really exciting. So before we do get started, if you like what I do and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. We are on the road to 300. So, hey, if you like what I do and all that, subscribe. I always greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And also, if you are interested, I have links in the description below for my Twitter page, so you can kind of catch up with what I'm doing and stuff like that and all that. Sometimes I shitpost, I don't know, just depends on my mood really. And a Discord server, so if you want to come hang out or you have questions about Dragalia loss or anything like that, you can always go over there and check us out there too. I am there and I am always willing to help. Alright, with all that out of the way, I will have, of course, sections of this video so you can jump around and stuff. Right now, we're going to talk about Gala Zethia, if we could scroll down to her. So, Gala Zethia is very unique in only having one skill. One skill. She is the only character in the game to have just one skill. And I'm going to say this is partly because of lore. If you have not read Chapter 21 Part 2, you're going to be spoiled in this video. So I'd suggest clicking off now if you do not want to be spoiled. You good? We're good. Okay, let's get into it. So I assume, like, lore-wise, she has one skill because of her pact with Bahamut. And the pact with Bahamut coming at a cost. So this has to be one of those things that cost her not being able to use a second skill. Initially, we will see she kind of has a second skill, but not in the traditional sense. Anyways, before I go off on a lore tangent, let's talk about her kit in depth. Alright, her S1 is Genesis Circlet. Deals damage to surrounding enemies. During this attack, the user will be immune to knockback and damage taken will be reduced by 30. So this is a good thing to use, I guess, say in a... Well, you're gonna be using it in a red iframe, but it's like, say if you do it at the wrong time, this will cushion the blow a little bit for you. So there's that too. The skill gauge for this skill will be filled by attacking enemies, but it will also gradually fill automatically. So over time, this will charge automatically, but it is still very important to still attack and stuff because you want it as fast as possible to get that damage out. Let me find where I am again. The amount of time required to fill this gauge will increase each time the skill is used, up to twice per quest. So the time for the skill will increase, so just keep that in mind. But this only happens about twice in the quest, so it's a little bit of a handicap, but not too bad, really. Abilities that increase skill gauge fill rates will not affect this automatic increase. So do not think of putting skill haste on her, because that's not going to work in order to fill up that automatic increase. A little more of a note, I am looking at Dragalia wiki as well because they have more notes on here. If this skill is used as a helper skill or a shared skill, it will deal 5 hits of 394% shadow damage to surrounding enemies and grant her user knockback immunity. So it just is basically stuff for shared skills. That's really it. So she has a standard blade co-ability, which is strength, which is really, really nice. And she has a unique chain co-ability, which is Shadow Critical. Shadow Team Critical Damage Amp equals Light Resistance 6%. If a team member is attuned to Shadow, increases their light resistance by 6% when they have a Team Critical Damage Amp, benefits your whole team. How can we get these critical damage amps? Well, we're going to talk about it in her abilities. Ability 1 is Genesis Pact Bearer. By the way, this icon for this ability looks like she's T-posing. I know somebody else made a comment about this, so I think I kind of made this more of a joke in my server because we had this as an emote. But I just think she's like T-posing and she's like asserting her dominance and all that. So she's just asserting her dominance in everything in her path. So that's what it looks like to me. Okay, let's talk about the ability. Enough of my tangents. So, this ability grants Zethia a summon gauge and changes the shapeshift button into a summon button. Tapping this button summons Bahamut. While Bahamut is summoned, the power of certain standard attacks will be greatly increased and Bahamut will attack automatically. After attacking a set number of times, Bahamut will automatically use the Cataclysm Beam skill. So this is his dragon skill. He will automatically use his dragon skill after about 30 seconds. If I remember hearing that correctly. I might be wrong. The damage dealt by Bahamut's automatic skills and automatic attacks and skills will be identical to the dragon Gala Bahamut's attacks and skill. So, this is the same exact fucking stats as Gala Bahamut. This is fucking insane. So, Gala Zethia has an innate 120% strength off of this. That is fucking insane. That is absolutely ridiculous. So, say you do not own Bahamut, but you have Zethia, you can still experience what Bahamut is like through Zethia. So, there's that. While Bahamut is not summoned, certain standard attacks will fill the summon gauge. So basically, use your attacks and fill the gauge. Swiping to dodge during a standard attack will carry out an additional attack towards the enemies. Performing a standard attack during this unique dodge will then resume Zethia's standard attack combo from her recent attack. Dodging again immediately after Zethia's unique dodge will then result in a standard dodge. So she kind of has the same thing as like Ilya does, where if you swipe to dodge with Ilya, she will attack while she is dodging. So this is actually pretty neat. But this one's a little bit more finicky. In addition, Zethia will deal damage to surrounding enemies when she dodges an attack. This attack will only activate once per dodge. So keep that in mind, you cannot spam this. And Zethia cannot unlock a second skill. So keep that in mind. Again, she cannot unlock a second skill. Bahamut is basically like her S2. He is basically like her S2. So you do want Bahamut out as much as you possibly can. Again, because Bahamut has like an innate 120% strength, which is fucking insane. Yeah, Bahamut is fucking busted, which is good. He is, like, if you know lore, yeah, it makes perfect sense. Okay, abilities. Ability 2, Blessing of Creation. Basically, she is blind and paralysis res, so she could slot in on any shadow team just fine. Let's talk about her third ability, Providential Blade. I finally learned how to pronounce words so you people can't yell at me in the comments. I looked this up this time. Okay, so this one's a little bit more simple. The 5th and 9th attacks in Zethia's standard attack combo grant her a critical damage amp with a maximum team amp of level 1. So this is how you get that critical damage amp, which you might want if you're running a certain team. So this is really, really cool and all that. So that's how you get that amp. Okay, let's talk about the kit I have for her. So, of course, I have a fully max unbound Shadow Agito blade. I do not have Bahamut fully upgraded, so I am using Reborn Nidhogg for this. He is really good still. So, hey, if you don't have Bahamut, this is a good option for you. So keep that in mind, but if you do have Bahamut, I would recommend Bahamut as well, because, that is an amazing strength that Bahamut grants. Plus, you're not going to have to deal with Bahamut's weird gimmicks with how you summon him and stuff like that. So, because Zethia is very, very unique. So I'm just using Reborn Nidhogg because I have him fully upgraded. Unlike my Bahamut, which I need one more unbind and then he's done. And then he's pretty much done. Let's talk about Prince. So, blade skill damage. Yeah, I know I talked about this before, so I will not stress this too much. Blade skill damage. If you have this, use this on her. Because, you know, we've been waiting for this forever. And of course, she's a blade. You want to use that for that extra little tiny might boost. Flurry strength, because she will be doing combo. She actually is pretty good at keeping up the combo, believe it or not. Especially if you're doing Agito content and using the Agito skill with the attack rate. Yeah, she's fucking insane with that skill. You'll see in a little bit. It is fucking insane. Excuse me. So I have Shadow Blight Punisher on, mostly because most of the time I run with Alberius's and he inflicts Shadow Blight. So I just put that there. You could put Poison Punisher depending on your team. She does not inflict a affliction, so keep that in mind. Flurry Devastation, because again, she does combo. So, you know, why not? So this final slot is going to depend on whether or not you're doing Agito or Nihility content. This is a Nihility set right here. So I will put a little thing in the description. So for Agito, I would suggest putting Strength Double Buff on her. She hits like a fucking truck with that on. So yeah, you'll want that. So, but instead I just put Broken Punisher on, just, you know, random slot. You could also use, I think it's like HP 70% equals Strength 15%. So you could use that as well if you want. That is another option. I'm just picking this because it was the first thing that came to mind. So, shared skills. I did not talk about this last time. I was kind of like going off on I was just going off, man. So I didn't do it. So this is going to also depend on what content you're doing. So this is for Nihility. I picked Dragon Claw because she will get a strength buff. And that Dragon Haste will help get Bahamut faster. And I picked Mascula's because it has a D-spell. And you're most likely going to be using her in Asura. So this is a way to help the team when you get those big orbs around. This is just a way to help the team out in case of an emergency. So in what am I trying to say? In Agito content, you can use the Agito skill in Xander's. I use Xander's mostly because I was running a double buff set, so I could take advantage of it, but you could use whatever you want. Agito is more open for creativity. Now let's talk about the backline as I usually do. So I have Gala, Laxi, Alberius, and Vania here. Now let's talk about each one. The reason why I have Laxi here is because Zethia gets most of her damage from standard attacks. So Gala Laxi's standard attack damage is going to be really useful. If you have Tiki, you could also use her as well. I just use Laxi because why not? Because I like Laxi, so we're using that. Alberius, I put him on for this Dragon Haste so we can get Bahamut quicker. So this is to help speed up that process of getting Bahamut so we can have more time with those upgraded attacks. So this is basically just making things faster. Vania is here for two reasons. Number one is that skill damage. So it will make Zethia's skill hit harder, which is good. And also because of this chain cool ability, because again, yeah, Zethia does care about crits, and this basically will help out. You can also use Vania on a team with Zethia as well as a buffer, because Vania is the dominant amper in Shadow right now. So you could slot that in on a team and it will work just fine. So that is the entire kit and everything that I'm running. So we're gonna go to some fights, and then I will see you guys in a little bit when I talk about my final thoughts. So we'll roll the clips. Hopefully our technical difficulties are over now. Move out of the way. Let's go, Bahamut. Oh, it's gonna get nasty in here. Let's do this. Look at all that fucking damage! Holy fuck! Oh my dear lord. Holy fuck is this character? Alright, do that. Gotta get rid of all these spears. Okay, got that. Double Bahamut. I can't even see myself on the screen, by the way.
Behold the path of evolution. You are lax, weak, unworthy.
Get out of there. Be careful. I know I've said before I hate showing blades, but I love Zethia's unique combo here. It's really good. Alright. Bahamut, come out.
The weak cannot stand against me.
Bye, Bahamut. Cool. Cool, cool. Somebody needs to dispel now. Thank you. Somebody needs to keep them baited, but we're fine. I've not seen Cataclysm come up yet, but I'm probably gonna jinx myself by saying that. Make it stand in the middle. We're fine, we're safe. That's all that matters. Probably was not the best idea to summon Bahamut right there, but that's fine. So we're doing really good work here. Here we go. Out, 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 out of the ring. Thank you.
Release thy rage. Show the strength of thy will.
Burp. Yeah, let's just kill him. It's more effective if we just kill him here. Done.
It bursts.
Alright, that's Cayenne.
Well, well.
I should do my well.
Well.
Let the power of creation save this world.
Let the power of shredding air save the world, am I right, folks? Holy shit! Alright, I'll see you guys when we do Asura.
Time to play.
I swear they changed Raphael's line here, and I do not like the change. But I'm gonna get out of here!
Is this a joke? You're so weak. Boring.
I hate this voice.
I'll make the scuffle a little spicier.
It is genuinely annoying. I've never heard a voice so fucking annoying in this game.
Stronger. I will prevail. Not finished.
Okay, cool. We're fine. That was on me, which is, yeah, you know. And I did not. And that correctly. Cool.
I will prevail. Pay attention to me. Don't make me smash you.
Yeah, this is easy DPS check.
Not finished.
I'm saving Mascula skill because we will need that later.
Let's play. Let's fight. Let's slaughter each other. Prepare yourself.
Got that. Bruh. This woman is fucking assaulting me, man. Okay, I think we'll be able to do it with just the AI because I'm not going to waste my time with people's connection issues, so we'll be logging around in AI. It shouldn't be too much of an issue.
You're never getting away.
Bruh. I am bad at dodging. Did you all know this? Got that. I just care more about getting this done.
Let's play. Let's fight. Let's slaughter each other. Prepare yourself.
Alright, finally! Asura time. Cool, I guess. Alright.
Prepare yourself. Genesis surrounded. I will prevail. I will prevail.
This over damage though is really nice. I really like that. I know I don't have much to comment, but it's like I'm more or less just focusing because I feel like in my last showcase I didn't do so hot because of me being distracted. I don't know. That and, you know, Harl's mechanics are absolute ass, but, you know, I'm not going on another fucking diatribe on that in this video.
Prepare yourself. I will prevail. Take this.
Can I have Mascula skill now, please? Thank you. Thank you. I love Mascula skill. It's just a free nope button.
Genesis circled. I will prevail.
Alright. Bahamut, come back out.
I will prevail. Take this. I will prevail. I must end this now. Ere it escalates further. Take this.
Nice. Demolish that so we don't have to worry about that grip up attack.
Drown in calm. Genesis circled.
Okay, we're done. We're done with that. Then we're gonna have strength suppression, I believe. Yes, we are. Bahamut, get out of here.
You're the best. Genesis Serpent. I will prevail.
I got it, I got it, I got it. There we go. And I think my Bahamut's gone. Ooh, I got out in time. Cool.
Genesis Serpent.
Thank you.
I will prevail. Take this.
This makes my life not as stressful.
End you now.
Gotta dodge again.
Drown in calm.
This again? Okay. Bruh. Okay, we're going to the final section. I'd rather just save Bahamut for when we get to that.
My wrath wells over. Take this.
I don't want to waste them when I don't have that strength.
Prepare yourself.
Got that. I think we're gonna break soon.
Genesis Serpent. I will prevail.
Thank God I got out of the way in time. Okay, I'm gonna summon Bahamut now. Take advantage of break.
Prepare yourself.
I do not have my skill ready to go. Thank you.
Genesis Serpent. I will prevail.
Yep, and we're pretty much good. Nice.
Or on foot.
Well, well.
Bro, I hate that fucking Emil sticker now.
Power of creation, save this world.
That was much smoother than fucking Iblis. That was great. Alright. I will now transition over to my final thoughts. So let that clip roll. So I normally don't typically do my final thoughts in a separate clip, but I'm recording this over 2 days because my life schedule is really fucked up. So, you know, I have to accommodate. So, let's talk about Gala Zethia. Holy fucking shit. You heard me in the Master Kai clip. I was genuinely surprised with how fucking insane she was with that attack rate. That surprised me. And yeah, she is very good DPS. I would say if you have Gala Zethia and you are new to the game, you're fucking set for Shadow. She is very, very good in DPS doing DPS. I can't talk today. Jeez. I'm just terrible today. I'm sorry. But I would say she is a great attacker that is all around really, really good for Shadow content. So you can slot her into any team. She is Nihility proof, and I've shown that. She is just very, very good all around. So if you did manage to get her, yeah, you're in good hands for pretty much all of Shadow content if you have her. So I know not a lot of final thoughts, but you know, she's just good all around. So with that all being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.